Hello, today we're going to look on Kcse computer study spreadsheet, which was done in the year 2017. That was paper 2. We can read together. Mavuna Group of Hostel offers accommodation services to clients. The accommodation rooms are categorized as single, double, or VIP, each attracting different rates. The room with fridge is stocked with drinks attracts an extra cost. The manager of the hotel intends to use spreadsheet program to compute the revenue from the rooms. Open the spreadsheet program and create a worksheet to appear shown in the figure below. So this one, you enter the data into a worksheet, you merge in this column A, B, A1, cell A1 and B1. We are supposed to merge. So this one you are supposed to merge. You simply merge, there's no problem. And then you're supposed to do what? To place some borders. So after entering the data, you place some borders. Let me check if it is yes. You insert, then all borders. You bring your mouse pointer here, and then it's choose all borders. You can pause the video, practice. Then we read the question. After entering the data, that was 15 marks. Yes. Name the cell. This one we don't do this one right now because we need to do some calculation here. Part A, part B will be doing later. Let us begin with part C. In the column with the title room charges, enter a formula that can be copied down into the column to multiply the values in days by SR if the room status is S, or multiply the value in the days by DR if the room status value is D, or multiply the value in days by VP if the room status is value V. You can do that, then we can change later that part. So if the room value is D, that is double. If the room value is S, we multiply with this one. So how can we do it? We'll be using an if function. So is equals to if, you open your bracket, if, let me zoom, sorry, I can zoom for you so that you will be able to see what I'm doing. So is equals to if, open your bracket in your keyboard, if this cell here, the room status is D, it happens. So this D8 is equals to capital D, comma. So I'll be multiplying the number of days because you are being told here multiply the value in the days by SR. So you are supposed to multiply the value. So this number of days, that is in this cell, that is C8, multiplied by, now we'll be using absolute referencing. So it will be $, this cell here, double, it will be what? 3, $B, $3, comma, if again, open our bracket, this cell here, this cell, just select using a mouse, is equals to single, which is capital S, don't forget the quotation mark, comma, it will be $, we'll be using absolute referencing, $B, $2, multiplied by the number of days, which is C8, comma, if again this cell is equals to V, which is VIP, V, comma, it will be the number of days, this cell, multiplied by $, B, $, cell, the room status is D8. D8 is equals to, so it will be what? F, but F is not necessary for now because this one is only the room status. You can see it is DDS, or you can use again, no problem, but it is not necessary that part. Let me use if this cell, the room status, comma, is equals to F, quotation mark F. That was for free, but I just decided to use, but it is not affecting us in any way. Is equals to F, comma, it will be 3. It will be this cell, the number of days, multiplied by $sign F. It is not F in this case, it is B, $sign. This cell here, I'm talking about this cell 5. And then we see how many times have we used if. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be closing our brackets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press enter. And I want you to use your calculators. Just multiply 3 multiplied by D is double 2800. We check it is 8400, and then you drag downwards. You are checking if this what you have done is workable. As you can see, in the column with fridge charges, enter formula that can be copied down the column to compute fridge charges. And this fridge are the free charge per day. Mabono group of hotels offer accommodation services to clients. The accommodation rooms are categorized as single. This one, the manager of the hotel intends to use spreadsheet program to compute the revenue from the rooms. Open a program. We have done that, so we are supposed to do this part. In the column with the title fridge charges, enter a formula that can be copied down the column to compute the fridge charges. This question, the rooms with fridges, stocked with drinks attract an extra cost. So it is the room, so you'll be having an extra cost of 300. It is very simple. Now we can solve this one. So this one is equals to, we'll use an equal sign. If the fridge is available, if it is yes, it is 300. If it is no, it is 0. You will not be charged. So it will is equals to, if we will be using again an if function, if this one is 8 is equals to quotation mark again yes, comma, it will be 300, or else it will be what, 0, and then you close your bracket. Simply close your brackets. So this one, if it is yes, if it is no, so you can check. If it is yes, it is 300. If it is no, it is 0, like that. Because that one, if the fridge is available, it will attract an extra cost of 300 shillings. We can read again. If you are lost, you can simply ask. But this 300 shillings is per day, sorry. So you can correct this formula here. I want to correct here. So it will be, it is not 300, sorry. We are supposed to use this reference in here. I've just made a mistake. I like to correct. If it is yes, comma, it will be the number of days, because this one is charged per day, multiplied by $sign B, $sign 5. Or else, if it is no, it will be what? 0. Close your bracket. So you can drag downwards depending on the number of days. If you stay there 5 days, it will be 1500 one day, depending. Okay, so we move to the other part of the question. in the column with the free charges and the formula you are done at, in the column with the title of total charges, enter a formula that can compute the total of the room charges and free charges for each guest. This one is equals to, it is a formula, not a function. A formula is user defined, so it will be F8, you add G8. Very simple. Press enter in your keyboard. It will compute the total of each guest. Very simple. I've decided to do like this, and then the last part will just be changing this one. We just revisit this one. I was just doing that to be correct. Where I see 1500, I place the SR, the self-containing 800 DR, like that. Hope you are getting me. So the first important thing here is just checking if it is workable. So you can continue. Format the room charges, free charges and total charges as currency. So this one, room charges, free charges as currency. So currency is here. So I move your mouse pointer here to general. So you'll see after these colors, these alignments, margin is here. So we come here to currency. So I choose currency like this one, as you can see. Very simple. And then copy all the contents of the worksheet to a new worksheet. So that one is very simple. You press Ctrl A, Ctrl C in your keyboard. Copy all the contents, the current worksheet to a new worksheet. You are supposed to copy everything. I select all of this one, Ctrl C, and then I move my mouse pointer here. I left click, Ctrl V, and then I do some adjustments over here and there. To make my work presentable. Just pause the video, practice with me. After doing that, you read the question, copy the contents of the worksheet to a new worksheet, name the initial worksheet to be original, initial, so sheet 1, rename it to be original, and then what about sheet 2, according to the question, sheet 2 name and then the copied worksheet as new. So this sheet 2 I will be renaming it to be new, like that. In the sheet name new, extract on records whose room status is S. So that one will be using filter, just to filter here, just using a filter. Move your mouse pointer here. You see this one, sort and filter. To click there, choose this filter, and then we want to filter what will be filtering in the new name. Extract records. Extract on the records whose room status is S. So we filter S. So I come here, room status. I deselect all first, and then I choose this one. I want only the room status to be S. I press OK. The data has been extracted. Then we read. So we have done that. Create a column bar chart that compares the room charges and fridge charges. Room charges and fridge charges. Room charges and fridge charges. Remember the availability of the fridge at those rooms, they were no, so the charges were 0. So we want to just show. So you create a column bar chart. So you're supposed to create a column bar chart. I select what I am, which labels am I using. Create a map to compare room charges, free charges for the guest ID. So I want the guest ID. I select this field. Then room charges, hold to control your keyboard, and free charges, and free charges, and free charges. Sorry, guest ID. Hold control your keyboard, room charges, and free charges. Room charges and free charges. So create a column bar chart. This one I'm done. So it's just a matter of insert. Charts are here. Your pointer, after insert, you just, this is part for charts. So select here and what type of chart are we supposed to use? A column bar chart. A column bar chart. So it is just a simple column. So you'll be using any of it. Maybe this one, any. A column bar chart. And then inside the following labels of the chart created, chart title to be single row. So this one is single row. This chart title to be single room revenue. Yes, single room revenue. And then we add some quick layout of the chart. Yes, like that. And then you are being told here x-axis needs guest ID. This one I rename it to be guest ID. Sorry, this one I just rename this one to be guest ID. And then this other part I'll be renaming it to be revenue in cash. This other part is revenue in cash. Revenue in cash. Revenue in cash. Very simple. Then add what else to the question? Rename the chart sheet as S revenue. So this one I just move here. Format chart design, and then I select here move chart to a new worksheet. And then the name of the worksheet will be S revenue. S revenue. Like that. Very simple. And then you read the question. Rename the print out the print letter each of the following original new worksheet revenue. So the important thing here was I was supposed to do part A, which was just renaming. We were supposed to only change this one. The cell containing the value is 1500 is SR, so I sheet it was original, so this one is SR. And then it is be seeing some to just show you that there are no numbers to multiply. And then the cell containing 2800 as DR, that this was for DR. These are the cell. The cell containing with 3200 as VP. The last one, the cell with 300 as FR. This one is called FR. Like that. That is what the question wants us to do. Thank you for being my audience. You can subscribe for more. I will be posting more and more videos. Welcome. For any question, just place there in your comment section. I will respond. Thank you for being my audience. Goodbye.